Hey and hello there everyone, sorry my microphone's already on. Hey and hello there everyone, welcome to the Strike Streams, part 2, because I streamed earlier today and now I'm streaming again. Lovely to see you all, welcome back if you joined us earlier, and hello if you weren't able to join us earlier. I have chocolate milk next to me. So hi, welcome back, and happy 1 week since I started on this crazy endeavor of doing more streams. When I said I was going to do more streams, I didn't really quite picture... Well, no, actually, no, I ended up only doing like 6... I don't know, I've sort of done 6 this week, but then I'm doing 1 now, 1 tomorrow, and 1 Sunday, and that's more than I anticipated. The point is I've done more than I anticipated. That won't be the usual flow, but it's the first week. I'm excited. It's good to be here, and it's good to have all of you here. So we'll hop into the game in a sec, but let's say hi to some people. So Artaic, hi. Zach, hi. Tenchi, hi. Jade, hi. Eric, hi. Cappy, hi. Xander, hi. Xander already made the deja vu pun or joke. And Laura, hi. Welcome. So Laura, lovely Laura, long time fan and supporter, if I dare be so bold as to call you a fan, but long time supporter of me and my work. Laura was the Laura who joined us earlier, but Laura couldn't get into chat for some reason. I had the same thing with my mate Lewis. Oh, did I not bring my water in here? Ow, Bo, you silly ding-dong. Okay, I may have to go grab my water in a bit, but I do have my backup water, though. But it's just if I'm having milk, I'm going to have water as well to, like, rinse out the milk. Oh, except I mistyped Laura's name and put Laura. I know you're called Laura. I mistyped that. But yeah, so Laura actually did make it into chat. But I had a similar thing with my mate Lewis. Like, he was like, I was on the stream, but I couldn't, like, join chat or whatever. So, I don't know. It's a weird thing that happens. But yeah, so I am still on strike, because I think the strike is going to go on for a long time. Yeah, I'm still on strike, which means I can't perform in video games, with a few exceptions, which maybe we'll get into later. But for the most part, I pretty much can't, and for the last 8 months, voice acting for video games is almost essentially minus one tiny thing, all of what I've done. So with that... yeah, I can't really perform for games right now, which is the main thing I do, but I can still play them, and I can play them for you guys and with you guys, because we're going to do the very fun multiplayer cooperative mode Dynamax Adventures in Pokémon Sword and Shield, one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Pokemon game. Well, actually, no, yeah, well, I always say Pokemon Emerald is my Pokemon game, but honestly, Pokemon Sword and Shield is, like, creeping closer and closer and closer to that, what's the phrase I'm after? Just that elusive title or whatever. So we are back, but there are new people in chat today, so I will remind you guys how to connect online, because also I have a new point about connecting online. So in the bottom left hand corner you can see the little online symbol. It has a white background with a blue symbol. That means we are currently on local connection. If we actually press the Y button, which you can see it says to do there, you will see in the top right hand corner it says local communication. That means we are not connected online within the game. Your Switch may be connected online, but your game isn't connected online. So to do that, you need to press the plus button to connect to internet. This is for all the people who want to play the game along with me. If you can't play the game along with me, or if you don't have the DLC, or if you just don't have this game, you can ignore all this. But if you want to play with, you will need to connect to the internet. Press the plus button. I'm on a what's the phrase I'm looking for? A sort of wired connection. I was thinking like a linked connection. What am I thinking of? A wired connection, so it happens pretty quickly. But now in the top right-hand corner, it says internet, which means I'm connected to the internet. And the symbol went from a sort of light grey to a bright white. So when I press the B button to go out of this menu, notice now that in the bottom left-hand corner, it is a blue logo, a blue background with a white logo, or a white symbol. So that's how you know you're online, if it's like blue with a white instead of white with a blue, which kind of, when you say it out loud, actually still sounds kind of complicated. But that's how we know we're online, from just looking in the bottom left-hand corner. So I suppose I should really ask, who is around and able to join in with me today. Now, one thing I will just say is earlier we had 3 people who all played with me 4 times in a row. We did have quite a few people watching, but there were only 3 who were able to play earlier, who actually like had their switches and were connected to the internet and all that lovely stuff. But there might be more of you now, and there might be new people now. So I might kindly ask if the people who did play earlier, you kind of will be at like the bottom of the queue if you are here now. No offense, Tenchi, because I know that you're here and you are one of them. Laura, I will prioritize you over Tenchi because you only got to do one of them. But it's like earlier we had like sort of the same group like 3 times in a row, and then for the 4th one, Laura joined in. I think that's how it panned out. I might have misremembered that, but basically just Tenchi, if you don't mind going a bit later on than everyone else, just because you did get to play a lot earlier, and you did get a shiny, which was brilliant. You got a very good shiny, may I add, as well. So Xander's not quite ready yet. Oh, Tenchi's watching and just sleeping. So okay, sorry, I really should read chat. So let's see what we've got here. Marcis, hello, welcome, lovely to see you. Cappy, you would find nobody in local communication. I know, that's what I mean. Like, it's just kind of, yeah, it's just like, I don't know what the range on a Switch is, but yes. But yeah, so our mysterious Laura actually wasn't really that mysterious because it was a very familiar Laura. And I did almost wonder, I was like, that isn't Laura, is it? Also, there is a cat meowing. I may need to deal with him. But yeah, Tenchi got another shiny. I know, that's the thing. Like and subscribe. Join the raids. People get shinies when you join in on a Bovio Games Dynamax adventure. So yes. Arceus, that's all bow. That's not Arceus, that's all bow. But anyway, so yeah, I might need to deal with a cat, but we'll see. But I can only deal with a cat when we're not actually in the middle of playing. Oh, my joystick wasn't working there. That's scary. Okay, so we are going to. So I don't know. So who is around and able to play? So Laura, I would love to have you in the first round of people. Xander sounds like Xander's not quite ready yet. Tenchi's not going to. So is there anyone else? Did I say hi to... Hang on, I think I saw Eric. Did I say hi to Eric? I don't think I've said hi to everyone yet. I'm not sure. Did I see Eric? Sorry, I don't think I said hi to you, Eric. I was like, wait, I saw Eric's name earlier. So yeah, if you want to join in, put strike in capital letters. I'm going to just quickly check on the cats and go grab my water bottle. But yeah, if you're in chat, write strike. I'll explain the rest of the rules when I come back, but BRB. So just write strike if you're around, have your Switch, have the DLC, and if you're ready and raring to go. So we got Laura, so Laura will be in the first one, and then we'll... And then, like, say, like, if Cappy's around or anything, we'll figure it out. But just write strike in capital letters in the chat. If you're here, if you're in chat, if you're able to play the game, write strike, and we'll figure out how many people we have, and then we'll kind of sort out who can play and who needs to wait for the next round and stuff. Right, Sorry, I should have put the BRB thing on because I ended up feeding a cat, and then it took me a sec to find my water bottle and whatever. But okay, let's see if strike. Did anyone say strike? But yes, hold on. Okay, no one put strike. Okay, well then just Laura can join, and then anyone else who wants to join is a free-for-all. So if you want to play, connect to the internet in the way I showed you, and then go, would you like to do a Dynamax adventure? We're going to say yes, please. And then you're going to select anything is fine. I'm going to select Heatran. We're going to be hunting for Heatran, okay? So the Pokemon we're going to be picking and choosing is going to be with the aim of sort of, you know, at the end of the Dynamax adventure that we'll be fighting a Heatran. So we kind of want to aim at, like, ground types, water types, fighting types. But if we find things that are just easy to defeat, if we don't find those things or we already have a good team... hang on, I'm going to just... pour myself some water. If we struggle to do that, we'll find things that are easy to beat. And if we see anything that I need as a shiny, it would be kind of cool if we could aim for those things. Okay, let's get a link code started. We're going to go. So what you're going to do is you're going to press plus to bring up a link code. You're going to go 09, once you're on this screen with the pink on it, 0908, and then we're going to go 0813. Okay, so 0908 0813. That's going to be our code. I'm going to press the plus button. Then it's going to ask, is that okay? I'm going to select a yes. And then in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see the link code is typed in there, 0908 0813. You're then going to press A to invite others. So once you have that code typed in, you're then going to invite others. And then it's going to scour the internet and find Laura. Oh, it's actually... so I'm actually joining Laura's raid. And, yeah, Jelly Ducky, you apologize in advance if you fall asleep. That's okay, as long as the stream keeps running in the background, YouTube treats it the same. Although I suppose, like, you chatting more is better for the engagement and all that stuff, but that's okay. But like and subscribe before anyone falls asleep, okay? If you're feeling sleepy, hit the like button now. Don't leave it till later, once you're off in the land of Nod. Do it now before you sleep. And yeah, so is it just myself and Laura who's only available now, or is it, if there's anyone else, you are welcome to join, okay? So let's see. But yeah, Zach, you realized you're an adult who does not like butter-flavored popcorn, so you sprinkled some chicken bouillon on top. No, I mean, the thing, savory popcorn wasn't really a thing I knew that was a thing until I was, like, older or something. Because, like, when I was a kid, it was always just sort of, like, sweet, maybe a bit buttery, but it's kind of just, like, sort of a bit caramelly or whatever. Just kind of sugary and sweet. I didn't know savory popcorn was a thing. Or, like, salted popcorn was a thing until I was older. So having anything that's, like, salty or umami... is different. Okay, right. No, Laura, it's not a problem at all. It's not a problem at all. I'm just having a sip of my milk. I'm a bit worried that it's only going to be the two of us, and if it's only the two of us, this could be very difficult because the computers are not very good. So if you are out there, whether you're in chat or not, if you are connected to the internet, you're playing this thing, I think we might be in a situation, though, where unfortunately, we do have our 2 time rules, okay? There's the 2-minute rule and the 59-second rule, both of which we have kind of passed now. But the 2-minute rule is where if I've connected and, like, there's 2 minutes left and no one else is connected, then it probably means that, like, there's something wrong. So, like, back out and then let me try again and then follow my lead. Because maybe it just means there's something wrong with the game trying to pair us all together kind of thing. The 59-second rule. Oh, Zonda made it! Zonda made it! Zonda, you legend. We're going to get Dean again, aren't we? We're going to get Dean. We're going to get Dean. So we're going to have to, Laura and Zonda, we're going to have to outdo Dean, okay? But anyway, Bark. So, right, communicating, please stand by. Okay, here we go. So remember, we're going against a Heatran. Unfortunately, none of these are good against a Heatran. I am actually going to pick the Charmeleon. I know that this is terrible against Heatran, but I'll get a switch at some point. But just, this seems like one of the best Pokemon we have right now. These are terrible Pokemon. We are all going to need to switch at some point, I feel like. So anyway, Bark. But yeah, so the 2-minute rule is just if it's just myself after 2 minutes left, it means something's wrong. But if we get to 59 seconds, and if we, like, agree, like, okay, we'll have person 1, person 2, and person 3 join us, in that situation... Okay, there's a flippin' Clink Clang to the left, although I do need a shiny of that. But there is a Basculin to the right. Oh, there's a Alolan Marowak! Okay, I'm kind of tempted to go on the shiny path here, of, like, the Clink Clang, and then... But we do kind of need the Pokemon against the Heatran. Oh, I'm going to be selfish and see what you guys pick. Okay, you went for the Basculin. That's totally fine. I understand. Forgive my selfishness. I think... Was there like a Galarian Mr. Mime on the right, and then the Alolan Marowak? Alolan Marowak actually could be pretty good, because it might know Boomerang, or Stomping Tantrum, and it might have the Flash Fire ability, which means it would be immune to Heatran's fire moves. It wouldn't be very good against Heatran's Crunch, but it could be good against that other stuff. Do Dynamax unless your Pokemon is terrible at Dynamaxing. But yeah, just do Dynamax if you can do it. I will just Dragon Pulse, and we'll see how this goes. Love that avatar, by the way. We have some good avatars here in chat at both of your games. Yeah. Okay. But, I'm having a sip of milk. I would do it normally as a congratulatory thing. Like, yay, we won, or whatever. But, I think given these poor choices of Pokemon... not poor choices, but poor offerings from the computer. Oh, yeah, see, there we go. That's why you want a Dynamax. But yeah, definitely, if you do play along with, definitely utilize the Dynamax unless your Pokemon is terrible. Like, you know, if your Pokemon has, like, a really shallow move pool and nothing that's particularly useful, or if, like, oh, if the next Pokemon... It's only if you are, like, objectively terrible and, like, the next Pokemon is, like, really, really good for it, that you should maybe, like, not do it. But generally, these battles are only going to last 2 turns, maybe 3. So don't be like, oh, well, a Pokemon 2 or 3 turns from now is better at Dynamaxing than me. No, if you are, like, okay... If your Dynamax is an okay option, just do it on turn 1, because it can give us stat boosts, it can give us weather powers, you know, it can lower its stats. It speeds up the battle, essentially, to Dynamax. Pretty much. So, you know, it's like that electric terrain, like your electric moves will be more powerful, you know, and stuff like that. So, so it's kind of like, yeah, that electric move is like even more powerful this time, you know. So, oh, Oscar, dude, why did you not finish it? He's 2 feet in front of you. Is it gonna hit itself in confusion? That would be nice, at least. If this thing KOs me now, because Oscar didn't go for the finish, I'm going to be very annoyed. No cookies, no. I do have a batch of cookies in the freezer that I kind of need to bake off. Like, maybe tomorrow morning I should bake some off for the stream or whatever. But yeah, no, I don't have any cookies, unfortunately. I need to think about what food I'm going to have tomorrow, though, actually. Because it's sort of, I need to, I should have gone shopping like today or yesterday, but I was like, I'm going to hold out till Monday. But it means I don't have a whole lot of options for, like, what to cook. I'll figure it out. Okay, that went okay. That went okay. And not because of Xander and Laura, but just, again, the poor choices and Oscar. Oscar's the new Dean. Okay, I will throw my hat in the ring for this, because I am at half health and I have a Charmeleon. But you guys are welcome to V for it as well if you need to. If the computer ever goes for it and, like, you're tied with a computer, you will always get it. Like, Oscar and Dean will never, like, you know, get the Pokemon you want, it will always favor the human players over computers. So we got Alolan Marowak. I'm tempted to go for that. We do have a Mien Xiao, which I will admit would be very good. And there is a Bouffalont, which I do need a shiny as well. Oh, no, wait, that's on the other side. Oh, no, there's a Mr. Mime and a... No, Alolan Marowak's definitely better, sorry. Alolan Marowak's definitely the way to go. Sorry, I forgot we're on the right-hand side, not on the left. That's why you look at what you're picking, Bo. But dang, I do need shiny Bouffalont. Okay, I'm going to go with... Bright Powder's probably better, but I'll go with Leftovers. It's the Nightbot 22-minute game. 10:22, or according to Cappy, 10:22. No, I'm kidding. No, don't worry, Cappy. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. But yeah. But no, this could be quite good. Again, it might not have a right ability, but it might have Stomping Tantrum or Bone Meringue. So this could be a good choice. Because it would resist the even if it doesn't have the Flash Fire ability, it still resists fire and steel. It wouldn't be very good against the Heatran's Crunch attack. Like there, it will suck, but nevertheless, like it's a good thing. Okay. So here we go. Can't believe I've been doing this for a week already, but again, can I just say, thank you all so much for joining me this past week. I've actually had what I would consider surprisingly large viewing figures. I mean, if you're watching us on YouTube, you can probably see the numbers and like, yeah, sure, Bo, large figures. But like, I didn't expect many people to join me throughout these things. I kind of thought, given how short notice and spontaneous all this has been, and I just wasn't sure about, is the time of day good and all that kind of stuff. But you guys have just been absolutely wonderful, and I'm really glad we've been able to figure this out, and I'm really glad you guys are joining me and just helping me on this shiny hunt. And I'm glad that a bunch of you guys have got shinies. We have had 3 ally shinies. So like, there have been 3 times where people who have been playing with me have gotten shinies, which is just so cool. I love that. And I've gotten 2 shinies, so that's really awesome as well. So we've had 5 shinies. Oh, the cat's going nuts. Cat, stop going nuts. I might have to deal with him in a sec, but we'll see how it goes. Archaic, it's been a while since you caught a stream. You're in the Philippines for a month. Whoa, that's awesome. I hope you had a great time. Oh, thank you, Tenchi. And yay, we beat the Alolan Marowak. Man, if I got a shiny of this, because I think I have a shiny of, like, most regional variants. I don't for, like, Corsola and Cursula. That's one, I suppose, that, like, yeah, I'll have to wait till, like, Pokemon Bangers and Mash comes out, and then whichever one of those has the, like, Galarian. Sorry, I said Alolan Cursula. I meant Galarian. Whichever one of those has the Galarian Cursula. Or Corsola and Cursula, whether it's Pokemon Bangers or Pokemon Mash, I will then... Oh, it's got Rock Head. Okay. So, not a good ability, but, in fact, actually, that's terrible. Well, not terrible. Shadow Bone is still a good move. Shadow Bone's still a good move. Actually, no, Shadow Bone's fine. Shadow Bone is fine. It's not ideal, but again, you're in a better position than you are having the Clink Clang. So let's see what we've got. Is that a Lickitung? Lickitun's not very good. And then there's Sharpedo. I do have shiny Sharpedo, but the Sharpedo's definitely way better. So if Xander wants to get this Sharpedo afterwards, that could be like really, really good. And then I think we'll be pretty well set up for the Heatran. Not our best team we've had against, we've faced Heatran a lot of times now. Not the best... It's not the best Heatran, sort of lineup we've ever had, but it'll do. It'll do. So no, yeah, thank you all for joining me. Seriously, again, I just wasn't expecting, and we've had like a bunch of new people as well, haven't we? We've had like a bunch of people who like have like dipped into chat and been like, hey, like I'm new, or like we've had people who have like been watching and then like specifically subscribed so that they could like come into the chat and say hello. So they've like stumbled into the stream some other way, which is just really cool and lovely and amazing. So I'm going for Scald to see if I can get a burn going here. Oh no, Will-O-Wisp missed. Ice Beam, more like an Ice Beam. How has Oscar been like our most... How is Oscar like, sort of... well, I mean, Reflect was probably the most useful move there. But, like, in second place, Oscar with Ice Beam? How is that the most, like, you know, so, I mean, the Will-O-Wisp would have been excellent, but because it didn't miss, it kind of ended up being like, ah! So, but, yeah, well, I was saying Pokemon Sword, that was, yeah, like a little over a year ago, I think. I think I did that before. I think I did Pokemon... You know, I think I did Pokemon Sword before I did Mario Sunshine and Wind Waker. Because I think I had done, like, sort of 3 Pokemon things in a row. I think I'd done, like... I'd done Violet, I'd done Brilliant Diamond, and then I think I did Pokemon Sword, and then I, like, started to venture out into other games. So I'm going to try and go for the Scald, get the burn. Come on, burn it, burn it, burn it. Ah! Okay. But we do get the Hypnosis, so that's interesting, as long as it doesn't wake up. But yeah. No, but it really means a lot that you guys have been coming here, and I'm really glad you guys are enjoying this. Again, I think that this is such a fun idea, and I don't mean it like sort of that I'm a genius for thinking of this idea. Oh, let's do the multiplayer co-op mode on stream. That's not an original idea, but I do think this mode is like super duper slept on. Again, Pokemon Sword and Shield are the second best selling Pokemon games out there. I don't know what, you know, percentage of people got the DLC. But it was like during the pandemic and stuff like that, so a lot of people would have been at home, they would have not had a lot to do, they may have been like, oh, I'll get that DLC, I want the more content, you know, I'm stuck at home. Like, so again, I don't know, you know, whether it's like 10% of people, 20% of people, 30% of people, I don't know. But like, the point is though, that, so I think Ghost lowers the defense, so if Laura is going for the like Shadow Bone or Shadow Ghost, would do a, you know, would like lower the Sharpedo's defense here. Gloria is using Sky Attack. Max. Oh, you go for the Max Flare. Okay, that will weaken my Skulls, but it will then power up your Fire moves, and it will weaken any Water moves. It does so. That's okay. Celia's using Dive. Gosh, okay. How is a Sharpedo... See, this is testament to the sort of poor rental choices and everything it's given us. And just the poor matchup we have, because Sharpedo is so defensively weak. And all my spiel earlier about, like, oh, we'll generally win these battles in, like, 2 turns. Apparently not if you have a Sharpedo and an Alolan Marowak and a Basculin and a Noctowl. But let's see how this goes. Okay, good job on that Hypnosis, Xander, because that Sharpedo is, like, really super duper asleep there. Yeah, but just, I can't believe, like, more people, like, I don't know, like, again, I'm subscribed to quite a few PokeTubers. I'm not going to pretend I know all of them or all the best ones. There are some I'm aware of, but sometimes people will quote people to me. I'll be like, I have no idea who that is. But, like, you know, earlier I mentioned M&J TV, and so, yeah, Mikey from M&J TV and John PM7. And, like, I think I saw them do this once with, like, their editors. But, like, I've never seen them do this mode in, say, like, the John Michael Cup or something like that, right? I don't think I've ever seen, like, Wolfie do this mode, or just all the other people I watch. Like, I don't think I've really seen them, like, do this mode very much. And, yeah, I think it's great. It's such a good... I just think it's such a good thing. Like, if I could get, like, 3 of my castmates and stuff like that, like, to come over and play this, like, I would do this. This would be a great thing for, like, me to just do with literally my friends and you guys, like, watching, even if you didn't get to join in. I think that would be entertaining if I did have 3 other people sat on a couch with me playing this mode and seeing, like, oh, if we get shinies. But that's a stream idea for another day. So... Right, I'm going to have some milk to celebrate. Get ready for the heat train, guys. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, so my notification thing, or, you know, from Stream Elements is terrible. So, Xander, you can absolutely have this Sharpedo. Because even though Aquajet isn't great, it's still something. Oscar, how dare you try and steal Xander's Sharpedo. I hope you guys got a shiny Sharpedo. It's a really cool one. I got one in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and it was like full odds as well. I don't think I had the shiny charm yet. You're going from support to offense. So let's see how this goes. So yeah, Dynamax if you've got it, I think, because we have like what, water moves and oh, I'm Dynamaxing. Okay, well I'm Dynamaxing. I'm going to use my dive because it's like a, well, I might use dive on the first one and then I might switch to the Scald on the second one, but we'll see how this goes. I was going to say, like an hour ago, I got a notification of Official Crystal Sings. If you're there, thank you for subscribing. But again, these like notifications are all over the place, so I don't really know how up to date or not they are. So I apologize if I've missed like subscriptions or Wonga or anything. No, actually no. If I had Wonga, I'd be able to see it on my phone anyway. But bark. But yeah, here we go. Right, Max Geyser. Let's do this. Kadoosh! Not kaboom, but kadoosh. Oh, I'll take. Much appreciated. You're a wholesome streamer, but oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You know, there's a phrase that's kind of been going around this week. I've been seeing it on Threads. If you want a nice Twitter substitute, please sign up to Threads. I'm getting more and more in the oh no, you gotta use the ghost moves. Oh no. The Celio's now using dive. Okay, here we go. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. Yeah, no, that's the thing. You can't use fire against Heatran. That's why I switched out my Charmeleon, because basically the only move I had was Dragon once you factor out the fire. But that's okay. That's okay. As long as the thing is, it's raining, so even though its fire moves are now powered up, it is raining, so its fire moves are also weakened. So it's okay. Ooh, that did a lot of damage on the special side. Anyway, Bark. JJ, welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you. Brilliant to see you. Thank you for coming back. Ooh, look how little that did. That did nothing. Was that a lava plume or a heat wave? I actually didn't look because I kind of only saw. I was looking at AJ's. Oh, sorry, not AJ. JJ. AJ's someone else. JJ's post. Right, leftovers heal. What was it? Oh my gosh, hang on. Why is that so laggy? Oh, but now it's not laggy. Okay. Okay, well, okay, I don't know what's going on. That was really laggy for a second. I saw that out the corner of my eye and was like, what the heck? Right, chat, once we win this, only once we win it, hang on, we'll see how this goes. Okay, everyone put sparkles and stars in the chats. Sparkles and stars, stars and sparkles. Get those emojis in the chat if you're on a phone or something. If you're on a computer, like, don't worry about it. But if you're on a phone and you're in chat and you're able to put emojis, stars and sparkles, always catch every Pokemon. I should have said that beforehand. Oh, whoops. Here we go. And I also should have said, make sure you're watching the stream live. Like, it's 8:35 p.m. where I am now. So if it's not 35 minutes past wherever you are, or say 5 minutes past, it probably means you're behind. So make sure you're watching live. But let's go. So let's see if we got a shiny. If I get shiny Sharpedo, when we actually had a couple of new things. But we'll see how this goes. Okay, Basculin. So we're going to do our double check. I did point out earlier we don't actually need to do like a double check, or there's a different way to do double check, but I like this for the theater of it. Right, Basculin would be a brighter green, not shiny. Alolan Marowak. I don't think that's shiny because that looks like an Alolan Marowak to me. Sharpedo, that would be purple. That's not shiny. But will the Heatran have magenta eyes? Will we get that 1 in 100 legendary shiny? No, we did not. I got really excited there. I psyched myself up. But let's have a look. But the way to double check, go on this screen is the thing I recommend, because you can look at the Pokemon and you can look at the little Galar logo symbol to check if the little sparkles are there. And so we can see Basculin's not bright green, but then we look next to that logo, the Pokeball that also kind of looks like a refresh sign in the bottom left there. That doesn't have sparkles next to it. The Marowak looks normal and doesn't have any sparkles next to it. The Sharpedo looks normal, it's not purple and doesn't have any sparkles next to it. And the Heatran looks normal and doesn't have any sparkles next to it. So, what a shame. I'm actually going to get the Marowak. I think I did get a Marowak before, but that was a regular Marowak, or Cantonian Marowak, and not a Alolan Marowak. So I'm going to get the Marowak. We can get Sharpedo and Basculin and all that lovely stuff later on, I say. And there we go. So, right. No shiny for Xander. Oh, Laura, I don't know if I was going to say, I don't know if I asked you this earlier, but you weren't in chat earlier because of that weird issue. Laura, do you have the shiny charm? Just quick question. Xander doesn't. Xander's working towards it, though. So hang on, I'm going to save the game because we like to save 50 bajillion times. Now, has anyone joined in the last, few minutes who's able to join in? So has anyone joined who's able to join us in the multiplayer mode? Who wants to join us? If you can, write strike in big capital letters so I can see you. Otherwise, we'll just kind of carry on with Laura and Xander. And yeah, because I don't know if anyone else has joined or not. I probably should have checked that, or probably should have asked that during the final Heatran thing, but oh well. How much Dynamax will you do? That's a great question, JJ. So basically, so yeah, I'm on strike. I've said that a bajillion times, so I won't go off about that again. But I'm on strike, and basically, I will keep doing these Dynamax adventures until there are two things that will happen, right? One, until we're not striking. But the thing is, I may still try and sneak in a midweek stream or something on some days, because I'm kind of quite liking this doing extra streams thing, and I kind of don't want to just go back to doing one game a week on Saturdays. But so but the other thing though is this game. There are 25, well now 24 because we got one of them. There are 24 Pokemon that I need to get as shiny that are legendary, right? So there are 24 legendary Pokemon where I do not have them as shiny, and I would like to have them as shiny, and I can get them in this mode, and there's a 1 in 100 chance that they'll be shiny. And then along the way, we can get other shinies, like how we got the Araquanid yesterday. So basically, I will keep going with this mode until either we are finished striking, until the strike is over, or until I get those 24 shiny legendary Pokemon. Now again, each time we see that legendary, every time we check Heatran for Magenta Eyes, it's got a 1 in 100 chance of being shiny. So when I say we've got, when we had 25 Pokemon, and 25 legendaries, and each of those legendaries has a 1 in 100 chance. If you say that we have to do 100 Dynamax adventures to get each legendary, just as a generic mathematical estimate, we'll have to do each one about 100 times on average. We're looking at doing Dynamax adventures 2,500 times, if that's how maths works, to get all the shinies. So in answer to how long will we be doing Dynamax adventures for, until we're done with the strike, or until I get all 25 of these shiny legendaries, which is going to be about, mathematically speaking, an estimated 2,500 Dynamax adventures. And we've done, let's double check. We have done so far, how many have we done so far? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, this is adding them. That is a different Vileplume. Hold on. Oh, why is that adding them to that box? That's weird. We have done, so this is 29, but then we've also got 2 shinies, which I transferred. So we have done 31 so far. 31 out of an estimated 2,500. So in a week. So we've got a way to go. We've got a few years to go, I think. To put it lightly. Oh, Laura, you do have the shiny charm. Excellent. Oh, I'll explain about the strike. Okay, I will explain about the strike in a sec if you don't know. Unless you're joking. But yeah, so there's that thing. if you sort of say, oh, each Pokemon has a 1 in 100 chance of being shiny, it's not great odds, but you've got to remember, we're finding 4 Pokemon each Dynamax Adventures, right? So then that's about 1 in 25. So like each Dynamax Adventures is 1 in 25, and we're doing about 4 Dynamax Adventures per stream. So that's 1 in 25, like, you know, sort of, well, 24 out of 25 to the power of 4, 1 minus all of that thing I just said. And that's your odds of getting, like, a shiny, which is about 15%. So each stream, I have about a 15%, like a 3 in 20 chance of getting a shiny. So it's, you know, not the best odds, but it's something. And when I'm doing this every day, basically each week I do this, I probably have about, like, a 60% chance of getting a shiny, at least 1 shiny per week. So, yeah. Right, anyway, we're going to go back in. Xander and Laura, I think you guys are probably good to go, but if anyone has joined us, you're welcome to join us. I can't see anyone saying, hey, can I join or anything like that, but forgive me if I've missed it. So you should still be connected online, hopefully, but if you're not, select anything is fine. Anything goes. And then I will select Heatran. We're going to save our game because she asks us to, and because that's what you need to do. We're going to do a link code. We're going to go 0908 and then 0843. Ooh, 0908 0843. There we go. Set the code. It's in the top right hand corner. I'm going to press A, and then it's going to start looking for all of you guys. Harry, hi, welcome. If you're looking for someone to raid with, then you don't mind. Yeah, Harry, you're welcome to join us, because we only had 2 people who were like online and available and stuff, because for some people it's like quite late at night, so they don't want to play right now, or they played earlier. I hopped on earlier. So Harry, you're welcome to join us. Connect to the internet. Hop in. You got 2.5 minutes, my friend. But yeah, you are welcome to join us. We're currently hunting for shiny Heatran, so just keep that, if you do join us, keep that in mind as we choose what rentals to pick. Like, aim for like ground types are the best, or ground type moves, and then like water and fighting. But also, if we do see anything that I need as a shiny, can we like go for that, if that's okay? So yeah, but you're totally welcome to join us. Oh, the only problem is you might have caught Heatran. Well, that's okay. You can still fight Heatran. You just won't be able to catch the Heatran. So you will be able to fight this. You just won't be able to get a shiny one. You would need to play on a different save file to get it shiny, but you can absolutely play. There's nothing that would stop you from playing with us if you've already caught Heatran, so you can play with us. It's just, like, I will be able to check for a Heatran at the end, and you won't. So you'll only have 3 Pokemon to check at the end, but you would still have 3 Pokemon to check at the end. So, so you can play with us. You won't be, like, blocked off from playing with us. But just, I'm playing, because on my Pokemon Sword, I have caught, like, all, I think it's like 37, I want to say. 37 Pokemon, that are legendary. So if I was playing on my Pokemon Sword, I'd only be able to, like, check for 3 shiny Pokemon at a time. But this is my Pokemon Shield, where I have, like, a blank slate. And that's kind of the aim of all this. I'm on strike. I'll explain about that in a second, because JJ asked, and you may be interested as well, Harry. But I'm currently on strike at the minute, so I'm gonna see what legendary Pokemon I can get shiny from the Dynamax Adventure. So that's why I'm using like a clean game. And I'm not, you know, I catch the legendaries, but then I don't choose to keep them, so that I have the chance to just keep, you know, hunting for them again and again and again. So, right, Harry, you've got 40 seconds. If you don't make it, I will just carry on, if that's okay, and we'll get you in next time, okay, my friend? So I'm going to finish off my chocolate milk whilst we wait and see if Harry makes it. You got 30 seconds, Harry. Ooh, guys, do you think Harry will make it? Believe in Harry. But we'll believe in you, Harry. Here we go. Count down with me now. 10, 9, 8, 7. Go, Harry, go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Harry, you can do it. Come on, Harry. That. Are we going to get Dean or Oscar? It's Portia. Who's Portia? Okay, well, unless Harry has the in-game name of Portia. Right, I'm going to go with Seeking, because Seeking's very good. The Miltank is not good, and the Linoon is okay, so I wouldn't go with the Miltank. I wouldn't go with the Miltank. We can definitely fight the Miltank if it's in the Dynamax Adventure, because I need a shiny one, but it's not a good one to pick right now. The Morpeko's okay. The Morpeko's definitely okay. The Morpeko and Linoon are the best ones there for sure. The Crustal's pretty okay because of body press. Don't pick the Durant Porsche. Okay, the Porsche picked Linoon. That's okay. Oh, you didn't make it. That's okay. You're hunting Smeargle and Violet at the minute. Oh, that's okay. Oh, if you're playing Violet, oh, don't worry about it. But if you do want to join us, you're totally welcome. Okay, no pressure. But yeah, that looks like a Rhydon on the left. I want to say. Oh, Pyukumuku. Oh, can we get Pyukumuku? I know it doesn't have the good water type moves, but it'll be easy to beat, and I need a shiny of it. And then we can get whatever else is there. I'm gonna go for Pyukumuku because that'll be easy to beat. I suppose if it is a Rhydon, that Rhydon probably does have a good ground move and would probably be very good against a Heatran. But we can get other stuff. No, oh, you're hunting for Smeargle. Shiny Smeargle's a good one, so, yeah, no, definitely get Shiny Smeargle. I got one in Scarlet and Violet a while back. Can't remember which, but, so Harry, are you a sandwich hunter? Do you sandwich hunt? Right, I'm gonna use Max Airstream, I guess. We'll boost our speed. We'll see how this goes. Oh, so yeah. So just for those, just because, hang on, I don't know why that's so laggy. Again, forgive me, I do have a terrible laptop, so if the game lags, it just, I apologize. Again, hopefully this is more about the commentary and just the general vibe of what's going on. I don't know why this laptop sucks quite so much, but oh well. JJ, you're going to sleep. Oh, okay. Well, I probably don't need to explain why about the strike, but I will for anyone who doesn't know about it. Maybe Harry's curious. But yes, I am a voice actor. Chat can tell you what I am known for, the video games, and well, I mean, I could talk about like the anime and animation I've done and stuff like that, such as like Beyblade and Miraculous Ladybug. But the video games, I'll let chat tell you the video games because I'm not sure which ones I can talk about right now and not. But I am a voice actor for video games, originally from England, but I've been living in America for the past 6 years, over 6 years now. I'm gonna go. Hang on. Yeah, no, I'll go for another Max Airstream. And most of my work is in video games, but I am currently on strike for video games. There is a big strike, a union strike, like like how you get for like auto workers and stuff like that. SAG-AFTRA, which is the actors union, currently has a strike, so it means we're saying that hey, we're not going to work on video games until there are AI protections. There may be a few other things that the union's after. I'm not really particularly personally fussed about those right now. I think the priority is just getting the AI thing sorted out. And so, but yes, but we're looking to get protections from AI because right now, video game companies can kind of just like, there are no real protections for video game voice actors, and so video game companies can kind of just steal our voices and use them for whatever they like, essentially. And we want to ensure that that doesn't happen, so that we have job security in the future, and so that you guys can keep having excellent, high-quality voice acting performances in your video games and not a load of computer generated stolen garbage. So that's what we're fighting for, but it means that we're not working on video games right now. But luckily I am able to play them, which is how I'm able to do these streams with all of you guys. Of course I do have to be careful about what I play. That's why I'm playing this game, because it's a safe game to play. There's not really any voice acting in it apart from a bigger. So yeah. But that is the strike in a nutshell. And yeah, so if you're interested in what you can do to help us, I think there is a Nightbot thing that will periodically show up and say about it. But okay, yeah, so the Pyukumuku sucks. against a Heatran. It could be useful against other Pokemon, but we're kind of hunting it just for the shiny here, and because it was an easy victory. Although now I'm poisoned, which kind of sucks. Yeah. Oh, there we. Oh no, actually no. Sorry, Nightbot put a different thing. But yeah, so it does mean I am more open and welcome to super chats and Wonga and all that lovely stuff. Okay, so we've got a flying type. I forget what flying type that is. We've got a Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo can be pretty good for Stomping Tantrum. And then, oh, there's a Klefki. Sudowoodo is easy to beat. I don't know what flying type that is. What kind of... oh, Xatu. It's a Xatu. Okay, I've got a shiny Xatu. Xatu's not very good. Yeah, I think the Sudowoodo is probably the best thing. There are also some berries behind it, which is very, very interesting. So, yeah. That's it. People's voices being copied by AI without consent from said people is so creepy too, honestly. Honestly, see, that's the thing. I don't really like AI in, like, any... There is, like, one thing, right? Or maybe two, and I'll get into these specifics in a sec. I have kind of said these things before, so again, forgive me for those of you who have watched this channel and heard me say this before. There are only really, like, two things where I'm, like, okay with AI voices, right? So AI voices aren't 100% bad, but there are two instances that I can think of where I actually think it's okay, which I know is, like, sounds controversial. Like, bro, no, you're supposed to, like, hate AI voices. It's like, I'll get to it in a second. I'll get to the two exceptions, right? But I think for, like, entertainment, so movies, video games, television, it's like, keep AI out of the arts, okay? Keep AI out of arts and entertainment, because it relies on, like, basically stolen and sort of, you know, sort of stolen content, stuff where, you know, you're kind of being harvested without your full permission and stuff like that. It's just not cool. It's lazy. It's uninventive. It's, like, poorer quality. AI is never better than the real thing, right? So, like, it's just... No. Keep it out of, like, entertainment and art. Hangry! Love it. I'm going to use another waterfall. So, you know, keep AI out of the arts and out of entertainment. But, so it's not a good thing. Here's the thing. People don't want it. Regular people don't want it in their video games. It's literally, and I might get to this in explanation in a second. It might save, like, it could, in theory, save a teeny bit of money. So you're going to get, like, a worse product you're going to spend less money, but get a worse product. And it's for something that people actively don't want in their entertainment. So, like, you know, but the thing is, I was just going to say, I just really don't like AI apart from my two exceptions. I don't even like, you know when people make YouTube videos and it's like, oh, here's, like, Joe Biden playing Fortnite and stuff like that. I don't like that, because I don't like the idea of you kind of, like, harvesting and stealing someone's voice to make them say things that they never said. And obviously, like, when playing Fortnite, maybe it's, like, quote-unquote harmless fun, but it is really creepy. I want you to think of, like, the most embarrassing, awful, like, dirty, criminal thing that you could say, right? I'll keep this PG, but just in your head, you probably have some awful thing that you would never want to say out loud. Maybe it's, like, a particular swear word, maybe it's just, like, some horrible crime that you would never commit, but you would never want to say, I love committing this particular horrible crime, right? You've got an idea of the kind of things that you would never want to say out loud, or you would never want to have your voice on, like, an audio recording saying out loud. But that's what AI can do, and I think it could be very dangerous politically, having politicians say, I believe in this, or I don't do that, or I do this horrible thing when they haven't done that horrible thing. It's just, like, you know, like, it's sort of high-tech impersonation, and, like, impersonation is not cool. We hate it when our credit cards get stolen and stuff like that, but the idea of your voice saying something that you would never say, that you didn't give authorization to say, is very scary and, like, not cool. Right, I'm going to say no to this, but that Sudowoodo's really good. I definitely recommend it. Stomping Tantrum will be an excellent move. So I think, Xander, you're going to go for it. I'm hoping you do. Yeah, you did it. So let's see what we got here. Right, we got some berries. Berries! So excellent. We're saving Portia. Okay, who have we got? Oh, Kangaskhan. I need a shiny of Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan's on the left, okay? Oh, and there's a Munchlax on the right. I know the Munchlax will be easier to beat, but can we beat the Kangaskhan? See if we can get a shiny Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan's a really hard shiny to get if you're not doing it in this mode. I'm picking Kangaskhan. I hope you all do as well. We picked the Kangaskhan. Chat, you are awesome. I love you. There's a Mushana. If we had gone the other path, we could have got Mushana. But yeah. I don't have a shiny Mushana, but we weren't on that path, so never mind. But yeah, so, you know, it's not... So basically, it's just kind of not cool. Like, you can probably think of horrendous things that people could say, and the idea of, like, someone's voice saying a horrendous thing that they would never say, that they wouldn't want to say, but, like, you know, saying it and doing that without their permission or consent, it's just, like, dirty and slimy and wrong. But here are my two exceptions, okay? So AI generally sucks, but here are my two AI voice exceptions. Number one, Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking, the famous physicist, who was in the wheelchair and everything and had the sort of quote-unquote robotic voice. Now, a lot of you may think, oh, that robot voice that was, like, American accented. Stephen Hawking was, like, from Cambridge, which is, like, within 20 miles of where I grew up. So Stephen Hawking would have naturally, in his youth, probably sounded kind of similar to me. But, like, the voice that he kind of, like, had or was given or whatever, Laura's using Max Knuckle! Excellent, well done, Laura, good choice. We're punching a pregnant mum in the stomach. Excellently done, Laura. But see, would you want an AI voice of yours saying, like, I love punching, like, pregnant mothers in the stomach? No, that's a horrible thing. No one would want to say that, okay? So, anyway, Bark, Stephen Hawking would have sounded similar to me. That's where we're going, hang on. So he would have sounded similar to me. But he had this, like, American robot voice. And so... if people did have an illness where they were at risk of losing their voice, right? If people did have, you know, if people did have, like, an illness where they were going to lose their voice, like, hey, you're going to lose your voice, or you're going to deteriorate and lose your voice, it would be really lovely if there were some hospitals and stuff like that that had a sound recording booth. And if they could, like, read an audiobook or something for a few hours, if they read an audiobook and that you could record their voice, and then you could get that person's voice, and then when they're given, like, a robot voice, their robot voice could be their own voice, and not some, like, random American voice or something. That's a really lovely, beautiful thought. Before I moved here to America, one thing I did, like, to make a little extra money, was I copied over videotapes for people. So people had, like, you know, like, old camcorder footage and stuff. Like, before people could record everything on their phones, you had to buy an actual, like, video camera to record people on video. It wasn't just in your pocket. You had to have a whole specific device. And these recordings would be on little mini tapes, or maybe the tapes could be put onto actual VHS tapes, right? So there were people who... they have, like, lots of, like, family memories and stuff like that, but they were stuck on, like, little mini tapes or on VHS tapes. And so I would copy them onto a digital format, like a USB stick. And I'd be like, here's a USB stick, you can put this on computers, you can plug the USB stick into your television and watch it. And I had a friend from school, who came and dropped off a bunch of tapes. And, you know, he, so the Kangaskhan does have dig if anyone wants that. I tell you what, I'm actually going to switch for it just because I'm in such poor shape here. So I am going to do that if that's okay. And you guys are probably going to be doing the heavy lifting in this battle anyway, because you guys have better moves and stuff like that. So, okay, so let's go fight Heatran. And so he copied these tapes. And he said that, I think his dad had like, a stroke or something, and had lost the ability to talk. And he, like, sent me a message afterwards, and he said, like, hey, mate, like, thank you so much again for doing those tapes, because my dad had this stroke, and, like, he's lost his voice, And so it's just really nice being able to watch these tapes and like hear his voice again. Right, I'm going to use dig, quick before the hyena come. And that was a really lovely thing. And so, you know, if he like could have like an AI voice to communicate with people, if he, you know, could like have that option, way to go, Portia. Yeah, if I had Seeking, I would have been KO'd there. So, yeah. Oh no, I just realized something. I think Portia was the one who could Dynamax there, and now I'm digging, so I'm like stuck underground, and I'm not going to be able to Dynamax either. That sucks. No, sorry, we're wasting the Dynamax. But my friend sent me this message, and it was just really lovely. And yeah. It's you know, so again, like if he could say have some kind of AI voice to like help him communicate or something, and it was like his own voice, that would be a really lovely thing. So that's number one. But again, that would be something you like consent to. Do you know what I mean? Like you'd be in a hospital, you'd be told, hey, oh Laura, have you been using body press? I haven't paid attention, but you have body press, right? That I don't know if that would do more damage. I mean, the speed drops are quite helpful. But I don't know if you might want to switch to. Well, actually, no. Who's gonna Dynamax? Oh, Xander's gonna Dynamax, right? Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. We're gonna win this. I think we're gonna. Oh no, wait, Xander's cheering. Oh no, we've lost another Dynamax. Sorry, we keep losing all these Dynamax turns. Like Laura's gonna. Okay, Laura will be able to Dynamax and use like a Max Knuckle in a sec. I think if I know my Dynamax right. Anyway. But so that's number one. But again, that would be something you consent to. You would be told, hey, you're sick, you're going to lose your voice. Would you like to be able to, like, record your voice? Oh, gosh, that's like 2 knockouts. And we've got 2 very, very weakened Pokemon here. We could lose this. We're not going to lose our first time, are we? No! No, Max Flare! No! Kangas, no! No, and it was a crit. Wow, insult to injury. Oh gosh, we are not in a good position here. If you can Dynamax and use Max Knuckle, I definitely recommend that. Right, Body Press. Oh dang, that only did about that. Didn't do that much more than the Rock Tomb, did it? But still, I still recommend the Max Knuckle. Okay, we've got 2 healthy Pokemon here, so it's down to you two: Stomping Tantrum, Max Knuckle. All that lovely stuff. I definitely recommend going for it. I will cheer you on. Hopefully I'll like boost up your stats and your health and everything else. But yeah. Okay. But so that's example number 1. But again, that would be a very consensual thing, because a person would be told, hey, you're going to lose your voice. Would you like to record your voice? You wouldn't be stealing someone's voice. It'd be someone volunteering their own voice, and it could only be used for them, not for other people, but for them, right? So that's thing number 1. And then thing number 2, this one like a bit less so. Hang in there, Crust. Don't tell me that KO Crustle. No, we've lost. We didn't beat it. No! Dang, I thought we had like quite a good lineup there, but dang, I think basically, do you want me to tell you what I think lost that for us? I think it was me picking Pyukumuku, because I got poisoned by Pyukumuku, and that affected my Seeking, and if my Seeking hadn't been poisoned, I probably would have been able to have done more damage, and we probably would have won that. So what you pick is important. So we've only got 3 Pokemon, we don't have 4, and unfortunately none of them are shiny from what I can tell. We'll double check. So no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. Dang, that sucks. I'm going to pick the Kangaskhan anyway, because I think I have picked the other 2 Pokemon, or caught the other 2 Pokemon, or whatever. Oh well, dang, that was a shame. That was disappointing. But yeah. Oh, Cappy, you're getting tired. Good night. Have a good night. Go to sleep and have fun. So we'll just hop right back in. Would you like to Dynamax Adventure? Yes, please. I'm going to say Heatran. You guys are going to say anything goes. But Xander's keeping pseudo woodoo because you think they're funny. Right on, Xander, right on. Right, we're going to go 09080906, okay? 09080906. That's going to be the code. Tenchi, if you do want to join, you are welcome to. I don't know if anyone else has joined who wants to play, but otherwise we'll just say it's the three of you. If anyone else is available and wants to play, we'll get you in next time, but I'm going to hop right back in very quickly for this one, just because we did have that fail. And we'll see how it goes. Oh, hang on. Who's on Lara? Wait, who's on Lara? That's not Laura. Who's on Lara? Are you in chat on Lara? On Lara, if you're not in chat. Oh, no, unless it's Harry. But Harry might be hunting for Kamala. Kamala's a good one as well. I got a Kamala in a tree. But congratulations on getting your Smeargle. That's awesome. But yeah, sorry. So were you shiny sandwich hunting? Oh, hang on. We've got our 4 people. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So who's on Lara? On Lara, if you can join chat, subscribe and join chat so we can say hi to you. Oh, you just use the Academy meal and hope for the best? Whoa. So do you do many 7? Because if you do 7-star raids, like definitely do the burger sandwiches. Right, I'm gonna go with. Actually, I'm gonna go with Lantern because that's better than Jellicent. Plus, I need shiny Jellicent. But no, the Jellicent's pretty good. So, who is on Lara? Now I'm curious. Okay. Laura, you can totally join us next time, okay? You are welcome to join in next time. We'll make sure we get you in next time if you're still around for the next one. But yeah. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, but okay. So, a quick mini rule. When we have someone playing and we don't know who they are, and if they're like not in chat and they don't say anything. Okay, right. We've got Mantine. Okay, Mantine's better than Haunter, so I'm going that way. Okay, that's definitely Tyrantrum. But let's see. Is there? Oh, there's another Kangaskhan, and then there's Koffagrigus. So, those are both Pokemon I need a shiny, Koffagrigus and Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan's probably better because it does have the dig. I don't think Koffagrigus will be that great, so I think out of those two, we probably want to go Kangaskhan. But yeah. Right, sorry, I think I might have just said Mantine, I meant Mantine. Sorry. Mantine, Aquamarine. That's how you remember it. Okay, here we go. Anything goes. Right, so I am... I'm going to go with Thunder. We're going to go with the Thunder Bolt, and then see how this goes. But yeah, so whenever we have a new mystery participant, we will sort of, in the funnest and most wholesome way possible... Oh, I just remembered another thing I didn't say earlier. In the funnest and most wholesome way possible, kind of make fun at your expense because we don't know who you are. So we will create all kind of interesting and fun lore about you. And we'll call you things like the MVP and, and stuff like that. So, but let's see what you do first. Let's see what kind of decision you make. And then that will help inform our lore about you. Oh, Region Savior, hi, welcome. Are you our mysterious person? Lovely to see you. Welcome. But you were already subscribed. You would have said hi 5 minutes ago. But no, lovely to see you. Oh wait, hang on. So we did the Thunder, and then let's see what the Jellicent does. Dazzling Gloom. Ah, dazzling on Lara. You're dazzling. I see. So basically, you're very dazzling. I like to imagine that you communicate with people through the medium of dance. Right, Mantine's using Max Airstream. Oh no! Oh jeepers! Oh, that's not good. Ew. Oh, that's really not good. Well, that's Tenchi down. But Tenchi, you're going to be getting this Mantine in a second anyway, so it's okay. Walliver, you're new. Hi, welcome. Walliver, are you our new mystery ally? We've got someone playing along with us who we don't know who they are. Is it you? Are you our mystery ally? Are you on Lara? Satella, hi, welcome. But Walliver, hi. Can anyone catch you up? Okay. Hi, my name is Bo Bridgeland. I'm a voice actor. I was born and raised in England, but I've lived in America for the past 6 years. I'm currently on strike for video games. That means that video game voice actors can't perform for video games right now, but most of my voiceover work is in video games, which means I'm essentially out of work right now. So I'm trying to see how many shiny legendary Pokemon I can get. My chat can tell you what video games I've voiced in, because I'm not sure whether I can tell you what ones I've been in or not, because that could be like promoting video games. But I've also been in a couple of other things as well, like anime, such as Bashara Suiro in Beyblade. And then, hang on, what are we going to pick? So I'm tempted to go with Kangaskhan, although Kofagrigus does have the item, but kind of tempted to go for Kangaskhan. And then what have we got ahead? There is a water type on the right, so basically we want to pick the Kofagrigus or the Kangaskhan. I suppose either's fine, but the Kangaskhan is better because it has the ground move. So there we go. On Lara! On Lara is called On Lara and is in chat as On Lara. You're sorry to have caused so much confusion. You blinded us with your dazzling glory. On Lara, hi, welcome. Lovely to see you. So Walliver is okay. So you're both new. Okay, well this means I'm telling two people that I'm a voice actor and I'm on strike. So yeah. So basically, in my now current incapacity and inability to, work on video games, I am instead playing video games live on stream and basically just grinding for legendary shiny Pokemon and seeing what other shiny Pokemon I can get along the way. Like Kangaskhan and Kofagrigus are two Pokemon that I don't have a shiny. So, we're currently shiny hunting for Heatran. We've already got Mewtwo. We shiny hunted for Mewtwo, and I got a shiny Mewtwo. But so now we're shiny hunting for Heatran, just because that's kind of what was available and what came up. And that's kind of it. And so I'm now doing these streams. I invite people in my chat to play along with me. We try and do it in an orderly and organized way. And we just try and keep things like wholesome and fun and positive. And I was gonna say there's a phrase going around on threads this week which I really, really love, and I kind of want this channel to be the embodiment of, which is on the internet you hear a lot about toxic masculinity, and there are other kinds of masculinity or whatever, but the phrase I've been hearing this week a lot on threads was wholesome masculinity, and if that's not the vibe that I want to be aiming for, then I don't know what is. So that's kind of what we try to aim for here at Bovio Games. Right, I'm gonna thunder, and we'll see how this goes. So was that a good description? Was that a good catching you up? I basically also I do these Dynamax Adventures streams most days of the week. I've kind of been going at it hard for the past week because it was like my first week doing this. I've only been doing this for about a week. Not streaming, but just doing Dynamax Adventures. So basically though, throughout the duration of this video game strike, or video game voice actor strike, I should say, I will be doing Dynamax Adventures, and if you have the Pokémon Sword and Shield DLC, I am going to go with a Hydro Pump here. If you have the Pokémon Sword and Shield DLC, if you have an active Nintendo Switch online subscription, and you are watching the video live, you are watching this live, you are caught up, like it's currently 9:15 p.m. where I am, so if it's like quarter past where you are, or quarter to, one of those two times, then you can play along with me if you like. In the next one, because we are currently in the middle of a Dynamax adventure. But hopefully that covers it. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Chat, let me know if I missed anything. But Walliver and On Lara, if that was a good description of me and my life and what the heck is going on here, hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully it was beneficial. And hopefully you enjoyed the stream. And hopefully you come back for other streams. We have a nice community here. So, you still wish you had Pokemon Sword? You would have loved to have joined. Oh no! What happened to your Pokemon Sword? Did you, like, sell it or something? If you had to sell it, I'm sorry that you sold it. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Tenchi. That's very sweet. But yeah, no, that's so Walliver. That's the thing. So this mode is part of the DLC, the second part of the DLC, the Crown Tundra. But like, I love this mode, Dynamax Adventures, so much. I don't know how familiar with it you are, but I love this mode so much, and I feel like it's a really slept-on mode. So yeah, Xander, I think you definitely probably want this Kangaskhan, given the shape that your poor Persian is in, and just how good all our other Pokemon are. But you feel very caught up, thanks. Your brother got lost on an airplane. Oh my gosh. Wowie wow. So hang on, we've got a fighting type. I think that's a Machoke. I do have a shiny Machoke. And the water type, oh, that's a Palpitoad. Oh, Palpitoad's pretty good. Let's go for Palpitoad. I need a shiny Palpitoad anyway. And then either Xander can have the Palpitoad or I can have it, depending on the shape that I'm in. Because I can't really hit this Palpitoad. It depends on what ability it has. I always feel... I think Palpitoad can have Water Absorb. It may not necessarily have it, but I think it can have it. So... Oh, sorry. Oh, your brother lost the game on an airplane. Oh, sorry. I only read your first comment, which is your brother lost on an airplane. I thought you meant your brother got lost on an airplane. Oh, your brother lost on an airplane. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Oh, that really sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that really sucks. I'm so sorry. That's really unlucky. Right, I am gonna... Actually, no. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go with a Confuse Ray, as unconventional as that is, and then I will attack it, because I don't know... If this thing has Water Absorb, we might be in trouble. Let's see. Okay, it's using Max Quake. If that uses it against me, I'm going to be so annoyed. It's using it against Jellicent. Okay, luckily I didn't do very much damage. But yeah. Oh yeah, thank goodness he didn't get lost. I mean, yeah, hashtag priorities. I'm glad your brother didn't get lost. It's definitely better that your brother didn't, got lost over a game, but still. But oh no, those are two other really good games as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hang on. Ryujin Savior, hang on. I don't know to what or where you may have acted out or anything. If every time I've ever... Any encounter I can ever remember with you, I feel like has always been very good and very lovely, so... I would personally say don't worry about it. You haven't hurt my feelings or anything like that. You've always been really cool, Ryujin Savior, and I'm sorry that you've, just, I don't know, not had a good week. But no, I mean, you've always been cool in my eyes, so don't worry. That's very kind of you to, to sort of preemptively apologize, but I don't personally feel any sort of, there's no need to apologize on my end, at least, sort of thing. Like, I don't really feel like you need it, so don't worry, you're cool. But yeah, I'm sorry that things haven't been so good, and I hope this stream is like relaxing and fun and chill, and that just, I don't know, things get better. I mean, they always do, like, things can always get better, so just always keep that faith, always keep that hope. Do I stream on weekends? Yes, I do. So I used to only stream on Saturdays, and I would stream like one game at a time. I would like start some save file of a game, play it through for a few weeks or whatever, and then that would kind of be how it goes. But because I am limited in what video games I can play, because I can play video games, but I'm also limited in terms of what ones I can play, because of the strike. So I'm just going to exclusively do this mode. But my current plan is generally I'm going to stream on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Pacific time, which is Los Angeles time. If you're on a different time zone, I will leave that to you to figure out what time zone that is. Like right now it's 9:20 p.m. where I am, so you can do the maths and figure out how far ahead or behind you are. But yes, I do stream on the weekends. So I usually do Saturdays at 11 a.m. Pacific time, and I usually go for... It'll be between like 3 and 4 hours. Like on the weekends, I go a bit longer, and then on the weekdays, I do a bit shorter. If you guys... Xander, you probably want this. Like an Earth Power from Palpitoad could be really good. On Lara also could... Oh yeah, the Jellicent doesn't have like the best water move, so that's also fine as well. And you did need a little bit of a healing there, so that's also cool. So I do stream Saturdays. Sometimes it will be a Sunday because I do play Pokemon Go, and sometimes they have events on the weekends. So if like there's a Pokemon Go event on a Saturday, I'll be like, hey guys, I'm gonna stream on Sunday instead. But this weekend it will be Saturday, and then and I am actually gonna stream this Sunday as well. Usually I will only stream one day, but this weekend specifically I will be doing two. Just because like this weekend's a really good one, and because next week I'm not going to stream on Tuesday next week because I'm busy that day. But generally it'll be, I do like one on the weekend, like a longer one on the weekend, the Saturdays 11 a.m. and then on weekdays I will aim for like 4 p.m. Pacific time, and that's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. That'll be the general plan. It won't be what happens every week. Sometimes I will, I might stream in the evening, like I'm streaming now. Like currently it's 9:22 p.m. So I'm doing like a later stream. Some days I may just not be able to, because like I said, I've got like a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. So I won't be able to be here for the stream on Tuesday. So that's kind of why I'm doing an extra one on Sunday. But yeah, that is the very long answer to the short answer. Do I stream on weekends? Yes, usually Saturdays. The long answer is everything I just said. Hopefully that's helpful. Sorry, I can never just give the short answers. Oh, Xander, drop your controller. Oh no. But on Lara, thank you for getting the rain going. And then we'll get the max quakes going. Hopefully I can hit a hydro pump here. But yeah, no. Oh, Region Savior. No, you're very welcome. Again, I'm sorry that. Again, may bigger and better and brighter times be ahead for you. But it's okay. Like, bad stuff happens. There are times where, I don't know, we just kind of get like wound up, or the negative emotions kind of take over or whatever, and it's not ideal, but it happens to all of us. And the important thing is like how you deal with it and how you react to it, and that you don't let yourself wallow in it for too long. There are some times where you can kind of say, right, I'm gonna feel like crud for the rest of the day. I'm gonna just like go in my room and feel like crud for the rest of the day, and just be angry and sad and annoyed and fed up and frustrated and fearful and all that other stuff. But tomorrow's a new day, and I'm gonna have a better one, and I'll reset the clock then. That's cool, that's fine. But again, it's how you sort of deal with those issues, and and just kind of try, you just sort of try and work your way past them. That's the important thing, and I'm sure you will, and I believe in you, and I have faith in you. Right, we did it. Chat, sparkles and stars in the chat. And then once we've done our shiny check, if anyone wants to play and can play, could you write strike in capital letters, please? Please. We'll definitely get Laura in on the next one, because Laura missed out this time. But yeah, so I'm going to do my shiny check. Sparkles and stars in the chat. Sparkles and stars in the chat. Sparkles and stars, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, stars and sparkles. Right, let's do our double check. We always do the double check. And like and subscribe. If you haven't clicked like on the video yet, please, please, please click like on the video. It really helps me out. Again, like I said, I'm out of work at the minute, so I'm really trying to grow my channel. So anything you can do to help grow the channel, like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, type in chat, recommend a friend, post in a Discord server, obviously, and then obviously the top tier things are like super chats and Wonga, but just anything you can do to help boost is hugely appreciated. Okay, but again, the super chats and the Wonga is just if you're in a financial position to do so. Don't put yourself out. Okay, right, double check. Right, so the Mantine, that would be like a more brighter blue or something. That's not shiny. The Kangaskhan, oh, shiny Kangaskhan! We got shiny Kangaskhan! That's shiny, it's like green! Ah! Yes! Okay, Palpitoad's not shiny, and the Heatran's not shiny. Can you imagine if I got the Heatran as well? Shiny Kangaskhan! Let's go! Let's go! The sparkles worked! Yes! Yes! Yes, T'Challa! Yes! Yes, that's a really hard shiny to get. In Pokemon Go, Kangaskhan is like native to Japan. You only get it in raids if there's like a mega raid or like an event where like international Pokemon are available everywhere. And like in Pokemon Let's Go, they're like a 1 in 100 Pokemon. They're really hard. Getting a shiny Kangaskhan is so hard. And like, but we just got one! We got one! Yes! Look at that, the sparkles next to the Galar symbol. Look at that. Sparkles next to the Galar symbol. That's how you double check. You look at the color, but you look for that sparkle next to the Galar symbol, the Pokeball that looks like a refresh. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, right, hang on, we gotta do this properly. Okay, hang on, I'm taking like a bajillion screenshots. Confirm. Select. Would you'd like to take Kangaskhan with you? I am reading that right, aren't I, chat? That doesn't say Mantine. That doesn't say Palpitoad. It says Kangaskhan. Yes, I would very much like to take Kangaskhan with me. We're going to give our rental Pokemon back to the scientist. Yes! Okay, we never have to pick a Kangaskhan again. I'm always like, guys, it knows dig. Pick the Kangaskhan. It knows dig. Quick before the hyena come. Yes! Shiny Kangaskhan, yes! That's such a good one. I mean, it's not like the best looking shiny, but in terms of like the difficulty of getting one, yes! Yes, T'Challa. Yes! Ah, I love this mode so much. I love this mode so much, guys. I love Dynamax Adventures. Ah! Ah! So brilliant. I love it. Ah! Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right, hang on. I'm going to put Kangaskhan here. Ah, yes. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait a sec. Hang on. Hang on. That didn't look shiny. Hang on. That's not shiny. Where's my shiny one? Where did the shiny go? Hang on. Is it you? Okay. Oh my god, that was scary. Hang on, guys. Can you just give me a sec to check my box? Can I just sort out my boxes for a sec, if that's okay? Because I just want to make sure that doesn't happen again. Look, we've got all these like empty boxes and stuff. Whoa! We just got a $5.69 super chat from Satella. Today is your lucky day. Satella, thank you so much. That's really sweet. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Hang on. So what we're gonna do is we'll just like grab random things. And then hang on. We'll just like fill up all these spaces and stuff. So that basically just. So we've got 4 there. Oh, hang on. There's a couple of Jellicents there. Who knew? And then let's see. So we need like a 4. And a 1. There we go. And then we'll do like a 5 there. And then like a 5 there. So then we need like a 6 from somewhere. There we go. And then we need like a 1 and a 6 from somewhere. Oh, the Ommanites. We're on the Ommanites now. Wowie wow. Wait, hang on. Is that... Oh, I thought that was a shiny Vanillux then. That's not a shiny Vanillux, is it? That looked very purple. No, okay, so they just looked kind of purple. Why did that look so, like, purple? Okay, I know I keep saying the word purple very weirdly. I do apologize. Hang on, we'll just tidy all this up. So you can tell I did the shiny hunting raids on this, because I got, like, a load of, like, the Ommanites and whatever. Okay, I think that's good. I don't think we need to worry too much now. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. So that's scary. I was like, what happened to my Kangaskhan? What happened to my Kangaskhan? Okay. Hang on. I'm just going to put you there, and then hopefully the game will remember that that is the box that I am saving my Pokemon to. Okay. Oh, organized. Sorry. So yeah, I just needed to tidy up my boxes so that basically my shiny Pokemon don't, like, disappear. They kind of disappeared there. Okay. Let's see. So let me just check. So on Lara, sorry you're currently out of work, man. It's ridiculous that actors have had to go on strike just to get a fair shake. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. You don't have to stand down if because we can get Laura. On Lara, you just joined us because some people have like Redlocks. Hi, welcome. I'm so sorry. I got a shiny and like I got very distracted, so I haven't said hi to anyone new for a few minutes. I do apologize. And then Harry, hi. I hope your shiny hunting's going well, Harry. And then okay. So if we say get, like, Laura on Lara, and then I don't know who else is around and available, but if anyone else is around and available, you can join. Let's get Harry on Lara in, and then once you two are in, we can have a free-for-all for whoever's at the end. Okay, so make sure you're connected to the internet. That bottom left-hand symbol is like blue with a white Wi-Fi thingy-majig in the middle of it. And then we're going to talk to the lovely lady. She's going to say, would you like to embark on a Dynamax adventure? She knows that we're after Heatran. You guys are going to select anything is fine, because anything goes. I'm going to select Heatran. Unless, of course, you have Heatran, you're welcome to select Heatran. But yeah. And then I'm going to type in a link code. I'm going to type in 0908 and then 0931. Ooh, so 0908 and then 0931. There we go. And then we're going to put invite others. And so we've got the link code in the top right-hand corner. If you're connected to the internet, if you have that link code typed in, and then you select invite others, that should scour the internet and look for people. We've got the 2-minute rule and the 59-second rule. But if we get, if we get Laura and if we get on Lara, there we go. On Lara's back. Welcome back. And there we go. So Tenchi says, imagine if it just glitched and de-shinied. Well, that's what I was worried about. Like, I was like, can that happen? Because here's the thing. In Pokemon Go, that can happen. I don't know if you guys know about this, for any of you who play Pokemon Go. This can totally happen, right? This can totally happen. You can get a Pokemon that appears as shiny, but then when you catch it, it's not shiny. Ooh, I don't know if it's still a thing, but it definitely used to be a thing. I never had it happen, so, oh, thank goodness. But anyway, also make sure you're watching live, which I should have said before we started inviting people. But no, so in Pokemon Go, on Lara knows what I'm talking about. You've had it happen at the end of a community day. Yeah, so what happens is that, so for a community day is usually like 3 hours, right? Say if it's between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m., right? So at 4:59 p.m., you have a minute or less left of the event. If you tap on a Pokemon and it like appears as shiny at like 4:59 p.m. or whatever, right? And then you do your little circle throw to spin throw, and then like you catch it or whatever. If like the time ticks over to 5 p.m. whilst you're catching it. Okay, so free for all for the last position. Anyone who wants to get in, Xander, Tenchi, whoever, you guys are welcome. Free for all. You've got 1 minute, 20 seconds. Go. Fight, fight, fight. It's Xander versus Tenchi or whoever. But whoever wants to join is welcome to join. But yeah, if you like catch it, like if you're like catching it at 4:59 p.m., but then the timer ticks over to 5 p.m., and then like you catch it, and when you're catching it, it's like gone 5 p.m., it can like change shininess or something. So yeah, so on Lara knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry that's actually happened to you. I'm always so scared at tapping on Pokemon at 4:59 p.m. I will kind of do it, but once I'm like, okay, I've tapped on like 2 Pokemon at 4:59 p.m., I'm good now, kind of thing. Like, like if I've like caught a Pokemon at 4:59 p.m., I'll be like, you know what? I'm good. I'm not gonna risk the glitch. So yeah, right. I think that's it. Oh, we got everyone. We've got a full house. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, right. I actually have no idea. Actually, this is our fourth Dynamax adventure, isn't it? We've only had like 2 Heatran opportunities because we had that failed attempt, which, I mean, we were going to get one eventually. Right, I'm going to go for Cramorant because it's a water type. These are some terrible choice. Well, not that they're not terrible, but they're just not optimal. The Electabuzz is all right. The Electabuzz is, oh my gosh, Ninjask is like even worse. The Piloswine's pretty good though. It's got thick fat and superpower, so the Piloswine's pretty good. But yeah, we may need to do some swaps during this. Because the Piloswine will resist the fire type moves, even though it's like, Heatran's super effective. It's different. Oh, hang on, have we got a Jinx? Okay, so there's a Galarian Weezing to the left, but that's terrible anyway. What is that Psychic? I can't figure out what that is. I'm going to look ahead and see what our options are. Okay, we do have a Slowking on the left. Oh, we do have a... Oh, can we get the Alolan Marowak on the right? That's an Alolan Marowak. Can we get Alolan Marowak, please? Please, please, pretty please. I'm going to pick the Psychic. We're going to see what happens. Yay! Okay, so I think this will be our last Dynamax Adventures of the evening, if that's okay. We still got plenty of time, but yeah. Oh, Claydol, of course. Sorry, I kind of forget what Pokemon are in this game because there are like 600 of them in this game. I don't have shiny Claydol, so hey, good choice, chat, good choice. And this is genuinely useful because it's a ground type. So if it does have a ground move, this could be really good against Heatran. I believe in you, on Lara. I believe you can survive. The thing is, we simultaneously want this to have a ground move and not have a ground move, don't we? Because we want it to have a ground move because that's good for Heatran, but we don't want it to have a ground move because that's terrible for Electabuzz. So, but yeah. It's the... we'll have to see how this goes. Well, we'll have to get... Well, hopefully we'll get a quick KO on it. Electabuzz using Helping Hand. Oh, thank you for the Helping Hand. On Lara, I really appreciate it. Right, Max Geyser! Okay, that did a lot of damage. So we should be able to two-shot this. If we just basically do this, everything we're doing this turn, if we do it again next turn... Okay, Ancient Power, that will be super effective, but it's not good. As long as it doesn't get a stat boost. Okay. Ah, Blizzard, how did it miss? It's 2 feet in front of you. No, it's okay. Dang, Blizzards. Oh, we got the paralysis. We got the refrigerate paralysis. That's awesome. So if we do this again, like a Helping Hand dive, with the rain up, I think that this will KO it. I think if we just do the exact same stuff again, I think this will KO it. But let's see. Let's find out. Here we go. Thank you for the Helping Hand on Lara. And then, oh, you go for the Ice Shard. More like an Ice Shard. Here we go. We're going to get the Max Geyser. So look, that was an easy victory. That was an easy victory, and we get a Pokemon that I don't have a shiny. I mean, I did get the Kangaskhan, so I can't be greedy, but I got Kangaskhan, guys. I'm so happy. For a second, I thought it had changed or something, but like we got shiny Kangaskhan. So yeah, very happy about that. Yes. I'm so happy about that Kangaskhan. I've only been doing these Dynamax Adventure streams for a week, and I've already got Mewtwo and Kangaskhan, and it's like, yes. I mean, I got the Araquanid as well, which is fantastic, but I did already have one of those from Scarlet and Violet. Okay, so unfortunately this Claydol isn't great, but Ancient Power, yeah, it's not great, but we'll see. We'll see. But it was good to fight against, because it gets us on the Alolan Marowak path. Now, the Alolan Marowak didn't have a ground move, annoyingly, but Shadow Bone is still a good move. Sorry, I was like hiccuping there. Oh, hang on, we never found out how the hiccups went earlier, when we had our guest with hiccups. Right, Cryogonal, that's terrible, and I've got a shiny of it. That's Clefable. That's not going to be very good at all either. But we do have a Backpacker and a Alolan Marowak, so that's a Backpacker Marowak, and there's a Water type on the right there. Marowak is definitely the way to go here. Definitely the way to go here. I know we could have got the Slowking, and Slowking is pretty good against Heatran, but we're going to be bold and brash. Right, let's see what we got. I'm gonna go with Expert Belt, because that will do more damage to the Heatran. Okay. Let's see what we got. No, thank you, Laura, and thank you for helping me get it. Like you guys in chat, thank you for joining me on these streams and helping me get these Pokemon. Because again, if I was doing this with computers, it would take way longer. I wouldn't get to the Heatran as much. And yeah, it just wouldn't, it just wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be anywhere near as fun. It'd be lonely. Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. But I'm not lonely because I got you guys. Right, I'm going to use Dive. Hopefully this will make my ability kick in. Ooh, Laura went with the Focus Band. Woliver, Alolan Marowak is one of your favorites. It's so cool, right? Like, I love it. I actually used one, so on Pokemon Sun, which was my first game and like the one I played like years ago, I didn't have a Alolan Marowak like in my team or anything, but I did use it in the Battle Tree load because it was so good as a doubles Pokemon. I had one with Lightning Rod, and I paired it up with Gyarados. And I think the Gyarados had Moxie. I don't think I Mega Evolved it. Maybe I might have Mega Evolved it. But I would have a Gyarados with Moxie. And then basically the Marowak would lure in the electric type moves. And they had such good synergy with one another. Because the maybe I had the flying type gem, the Z Crystal. Is what I'm thinking. Maybe I had the Z Crystal for the flying type move. So like if you know, but it was such a good team. It worked so well. So I love Alolan Marowak because of that. But then I actually used one. I got Pokemon Moon recently. My dad managed to find a cheap copy of Pokemon Moon. And so I played Pokemon Moon recently. So that was like my second Alolan playthrough. And I used Marowak on my team for that. And that was really cool as well. So I love Alolan Marowak. It's really cool. Oh, you never had Sun and Moon? But you watched the anime. Oh, the anime was really cool. I didn't get to watch all of the anime for Sun and Moon. I think I said this like earlier or yesterday. Because I did a stream earlier, so I don't mean like, oh, I think I either said it half an hour ago or yesterday. I can't remember what I said half an hour ago. At least I hope. But yeah, I only got to watch like the first of like the 3 seasons of the Sun and Moon anime, but it was really cool. I really liked it. But yeah, I moved to America like after the first season, so I've not been able to watch any Pokemon since I made the move here. But I am hoping to catch up one day because I really do love the anime. It's really amazing. I love how I've got the I have the do I have like the Aracuda in my mouth at the minute? Hey, we won. Let's hope for a shiny Alolan Marowak. Let's hope for it. Archaic, the Sun and Moon anime is so wholesome. It's really cool, right? Because, like, I know... Here's the thing. The Pokemon X and Y anime was so good. Sorry, that's really lagging. Let me just see if I can fix that for a sec. The Sun and Moon anime was so awesome and, like, so intense. I don't really know how they could have, like... improved on it afterwards kind of thing. So I kind of love that they went in this different direction, and that so the Marowak is pretty good. It doesn't have the best ability, but it would have resistances. If you've got something that's not very good, or like that Electabuzz is pretty weakened, a Shadow Bone from Marowak can be pretty good. So it's up to you guys. But just the Marowak does have the resistances to Heat, Trance, Steel, and Fire, so that is why it's like a pretty good choice. Obviously it is weak to the crunch, but again, but it stands a better chance at, like, against a Max Flare. Oh, we got 2 water types. So I think, is that like a Wartortle? And then, what have we got on the right? Oh, is that Barbaracle? Oh, Barbaracle is super resistant. I have shinies of both of these. Barbaracle's, like, super resistant to Heatran's attacks and stuff. So Barbaracle is the better choice here. Oh, no, that's Gastrodon. Oh, no, that's Gastrodon. The Gastrodon sucks. I mean, it's a great Pokemon, but in this mode, it sucks. Oh, no, sorry. I saw the little things on its ears. I couldn't see the legs. I could only see the top of it. So I was like, oh, like, Wartortle has, like, sticky outy ears. Oh, no, this is going to be really hard to defeat, and it sucks. Oh, and it can have Storm Drain, which I need to be careful of. Although I think it has the Sand Force ability. So... I'm actually going to use Dive on it and hope that it has the Sand Force ability. If they keep the same abilities every time, this had Sand Force because that was why it sucked. It didn't have Storm Drain, and it like didn't have good moves. So sadly, Sun and Moon was taken off Netflix, but Indigo Journeys and Horizons are all there. Excellent. They'll be on there for a while because I believe they were kind of done like in conjunction with Netflix. So I think they like had a deal with Netflix on those. So those should be there for a good long while. But that's a shame about Sun and Moon. Yeah, I don't even know where the heck I would watch it whenever I get to like hopefully catch up with it one day. Oh, sorry, Tenchi had commented Gastrodon and on Lara. But yeah, Gastrodon is like not very good in this mode. X and Y, the combat was epic. Yeah, X and Y was like the best series ever. It was just so cool. The animation was incredible. The story was incredible. Yeah, it was amazing. But then Sun and Moon was just like really chill and fun, at least that first season. And, yeah, can we get that paralysis? Yes! You did it, Friggy friend! Friggy friend. Oh, that Will-O-Wisp was a really good idea. Oh, this one, it does have Waterfall. Oh, okay, well then this might actually be quite good. Oh, well then hopefully it doesn't have Storm Drain. Hopefully it's not a different Gastrodon. But let's see. Let's see what we got. Hang on, I just want to check. Chat. Okay, I haven't missed anything. There. Okay. Oh, Amazon. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, we got a good hit on it there. Though we are going to set up the hail. But let's see. Body Slam. Those Body Slams are hitting really hard. Like, Aurorus is very powerful. Can we get defense down? No. Rockfall. Okay. Well, at least that is going to change us to a Sandstorm, which... Oh, gosh. Oh, Nelly. Oh, no. That's not good. Cramorant. Yes! KO it! And then we got the defense drop. Ah, this is brilliant. Yes, Cramorant, hang in there. Oh, man, if we can get this final hit, if we can get a final hit on this, I'm going to go with a Throat Chop. If we can get a final hit and get the KO here, this will be amazing. So, I had a really funny thing. I remember, like, there was, I don't know, my friend Aiden, like, made a joke or something. But I had, like, I remember years ago, it was like Cramorant got a hit on... It like did that. It like had that kind of. I had like an ally with Cramorant, and it like spat like a, you know, like an Arrokuda or a Pikachu, and then it was like a Solgaleo or like a big legendary or something. It was just so funny. It was so funny. Okay, right. Always catch your Pokemon. I haven't said that enough. Always catch your Pokemon. Zach chiming in with the fish joke. But yeah. Yeah, it's always funny when the Cramorants go after the Dynamax Pokemon. Okay. Right, so was this our third fight? Or I can't even remember now. I'm happy to go without this for the sake of sacrifice. Oh, actually, this Gastrodon... Oh, it's got Waterfall. Did the last one know Waterfall? I swear it sucked more than that. Okay, well, I'm happy to go without. You guys are welcome to, you know, if you do need to switch out. Because now we have a pretty good team. So, and I can dive, I can evade. I can evade and avoid this guy with my dives. And then, and you guys can kind of just do the heavy lifting. Okay. But I am sorry that I'm in a bit of a precarious position here. But I don't think this will be too much of an issue. We've got lots of good resistances, even if it does use, like, Lava Plume and Heat Wave. I think we'll be okay here. I think we'll be okay. Right. Oh, Dynamax. I tell you what. I'm not going to do this because I've got low health, and it would just kind of be a waste, I think. I know I always say Dynamax as soon as you can, but literally any of you are going to be better to Dynamax than me. Even Marowak, like a Marowak Dynamax Ghost move will be better than me trying to... I'm probably faster than this Heatran, but again, I'm just better using Dive here. I'm better off just like avoiding and evading and all this lovely stuff. I'm better just hiding, getting out the way, chipping off a little damage. Okay, it's using Crunch on Piloswine. Okay, it didn't use it on Marowak, so that's cool. Super Power! There we go. Oh, oh no, wait, that's... sorry, I thought that was a Heatran who got a stat drop there. I was like, but I forgot it was Super Power, so no. I got excited there. I got excited. Shadowbone. Will we get a defense drop from Shadowbone? That can get... Okay. So yeah, literally any of you Dynamaxing, though, makes more sense than me when I've got 5 HP. So, so there we go. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see how this goes. We're winding up. We're charging up. Dynamax just has such a cool animation. I love Sword and Shield so much, guys. I love Sword and Shield so much. It's so cool. Okay, again, I'm sorry for this lag. I think it is just that my laptop sucks. But again, I can't afford a new one because I'm on strike and I just need to be able to, you know, like, live and survive right now. Right, we got the dive. We got some chip damage off on it. It's super effective. Lava Plume. No. No. Cramorant. Oh, it's got the Pikachu as well because we had less than half health. Yes, yes, the sacrificial Pikachu, and we got the paralysis Cramorant. You did it, buddy. Oh, you did it. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Everyone, 07 in the chat. If you don't know what 07 is, just type a small O and then a 7, not a capital O, a small O. Small O and a 7, and everyone salute for Cramorant. You are also welcome to call it Craminrant. Everyone salute Cramorant. 07 for Cramorant. We got the Pikachu paralysis, baby! 07's for Cramorant. Just for those who don't get it, Xander very cleverly came up with this one. It looks like a little dude saluting, and the more you... And at first you're like, no, it doesn't. But then the more you look at it, it's like, it does. It really does. It looks like a man saluting. Oh, I just punched my microphone. Sorry if that was very loud and painful. Luckily I didn't break my microphone. I got too excited at the saluting. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, I'm going to cheer for you guys. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? The Craminrant. Oh, we got the heal. We healed you guys. Was it just... Oh, no, I was going to say, it wasn't just Marowak, was it? Okay, we're healing you guys out, and then Piloswine was kind of low. So, yay, we might buy Oh, yes! So we just healed up, so that's cool. Yay! Yeah, we got the rock too. Oh wow, a paralyzed Pokemon's speed fell. No, we got the waterfall, and then Max Phantasm. Here we go. Will this do the trick? Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Oh. But look, see, that's why. But like Dynamax Ghost is pretty useful because you get the defense drops. But see, look, yay, the healing saved Piloswine at least. Okay, Cramorant, we're back in the game. The saluting worked. Let's go, Cramorant. I'm actually going to be able to get the final hit here, aren't I? Throat chop, finish it, Cramorant. Let's finish this stream. We did it, guys! Everyone put sparkles and shinies in the chat. Sparkles and shinies in the chat. We won. Also, like and subscribe. If you haven't clicked like on the video, please do it. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Ring the bell for notifications to know when I go online, because this has all been a bit chaotic and hectic, and I'm streaming 2 more times this weekend, on Saturday and on Sunday. It's like 11 a.m. Saturday, 1 p.m. Sunday, both Pacific time. But just ring the bell so you know when I'm online. Shinies and sparkles in chat. Shinies and sparkles. Let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, and ka-ching! Excellent. There we go. Da, 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 da. Excellent. You love to see it. Okay. So let's do our double check. Okay, we're gonna do our double check, see if we get shinies. We're not gonna get greedy because we did just get Kangaskhan, but you never know. Okay, so Claydol, not shiny. That looks normal to me. Marowak, that looks normal to me. I don't really know what shiny Marowak looks like. Gastrodon, it'd be like a slightly more bluey kind of color. And now, our final Heatran of the night. Will it have the magenta eyes? Drum roll, please. Brrrr. Oh, it's a regular Heatran. Oh, well. But we did get the shiny Kangaskhan, so we can't get greedy. So we got Claydol. That's a regular Claydol. Alolan Marowak. That's regular. Gastrodon, that's regular. And Heatran, that is regular. I'm going to go with the Gastrodon. And then if I need a Claydol, we'll get Claydol another time. But yeah, would I like to take Gastrodon? Did any of you guys get shinies? No shinies. Oh, on Lara, I'm sorry if I asked this. Do you have the shiny charm? Laura does have the shiny charm, and Tenchi has the shiny charm. We know that Xander doesn't. I can't remember who else did. I remember Thingamajig didn't earlier, and then I can't remember. But okay, yeah, I'm going to take the Gastrodon. You do? Okay, good. So that's the thing. If we have lots of... Because... Here's the thing I was saying on Lara. I don't know how... You are a shiny hunter. Excellent. I kind of suspected you were, but, you know, you never know. But I was going to say, so that's the thing. You know your you probably know your percentages in your mathematics on Lara, but I was explaining to chat earlier. I did another stream earlier, so I've actually done 2 streams today. I was explaining it earlier, so for anyone who doesn't know about this, I was saying earlier how... If we have, like, 4 people who all have the shiny charm who are playing. We're all playing together, and we've all got that, like, 1 in 100 shiny chance, right? So if we got 4 people, I'll get my calculator out just so I can double check this, right? So you've got that 1 in 100 chance, right? Every single time we do a Dynamax Adventures, we're all getting 4 Pokemon, right? So between us, 4 players, each getting 4 Pokemon, that's 16 Pokemon. All 16 of those Pokemon have a 1 in 100 chance of being shiny, right? So in any given Dynamax Adventures, if everyone has a shiny charm, there's like a 15% chance, 15% chance that we get a shiny. Now, on these streams, the way I've kind of been doing it is I tend to do about 4 Dynamax Adventures per stream. On the weekends, I go longer. We'll do like 8 or 9 of them. But like in a regular weekday stream, like one of the short 2-hour-ish streams that I do, we will do that 4 times. So if we do Dynamax Adventures 4 times, so we're getting 16 Pokemon each time. So if we're like getting 64 Pokemon each time in like the 2 hours, if we're kind of like going through 64 Pokemon and you've got like a 1 in 100 chance of one of those 64 Pokemon being shiny, at least one of them, the chances of at least one of those 64 Pokemon being shiny in like a 2-hour period is about 47.5%. Really close to 48%. So nearly like a 1/2. So like if every time we were playing and we did a 2-hour stream where we did 4 Dynamax Adventures, and we do successfully beat the Heatran, because we did have one attempt where we didn't. But, like, you're getting 64 Pokemon, and you're doing that in, like, an hour and a half to 2 hours. There's, like, a 50% chance, 1 in 2 streams, someone would get a shiny. And that's the fun of this mode. So, whoa! Walliver just super chatted $2. Thanks for the great stream. Hope to see you tomorrow. Yeah, so thank you, Walliver. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. Just thank you. It's been lovely having you here. It's been lovely having Onlera here. Thank you to all our new friends. That's really kind of you guys. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for joining in. So hang on, we're just going to check. Hang on, I'm just going to check our boxes just to make sure they're all sorted out and organized, because I just want to check. Okay, so Gastrodon did go there. Okay, that's cool. Cool. Okay, I will put that Kangaskhan in Pokemon Home probably in a minute. But man, that was exciting. Thank you all so much for joining me. Happy 1 week since I started doing this shiny hunting, Dynamax Adventures, you know, this plunge, this sort of deeper dive into streaming. I used to only stream once per week. Now I'm doing it like most days, like 5 times a week is what I'm hoping for. You guys have been absolutely wonderful for this past week. Not just today, but for like every day this past week that I have been streaming. I really super duper appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. I'm just going to save one more time because I can't believe we got Kangaskhan. Just wowie wow. But yeah, thank you all just so much. You guys have been so wonderful. Thank you for supporting me, for helping me out during this difficult, you know, time of like not being able to work as much and stuff. Again, hopefully I get like some dubbing work or some animated work or something, but you know, most of my work is in video games, and that's what I'm, you know, now not doing, with some exceptions, for companies who are being good and saying, yep, no, we'll not, you know, we will agree to good AI, a good AI agreement. So thank you to the video game companies who are doing that, and hopefully the ones who currently aren't do soon. Guys, you have been wonderful. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Masters, thanks for the wholesome masculinity streams. Wholesome masculinity, baby. That's what we're all about here at Bovio Games. So yeah, but no, that's kind of a thing I've just said, by the way. For me, like for some people, being a man is like about being like, you know, they sort of almost think like being a man is about being like abusive to people or being a bully, and you know, like, I don't know, just like being controlling and all these other weird things, these deeply weird things. But for me, like, being a man has always been about being a gentleman, and I think if you're a gentleman, like a true gentleman, not like an old not like a super old-fashioned Victorian era London gentleman, but like a true gentleman. I think a true gentleman, that's wholesome masculinity, and that's what we're about here at Bow Video Games. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. You guys have been wonderful. It's so much. Thank you so much for helping me get shinies, and hopefully you guys will all get shinies as well. We'll all get shinies, and yeah. But again, like I said, the mathematics of it. If you get the shiny charm, it's pretty good that someone will. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Lots of love. Have a wonderful night. And yeah, so it's 11 a.m. Pacific time. So so basically 13 hours from now, I will be back. Okay, but I need to get some sleep first. But it's 10 p.m. Pacific time right now. And then 11 a.m. on like Saturday morning is when I will be back. So I'll see you guys in 13 hours. Take care. Lots of love. Have a wonderful night. And bye-bye.